Rama Rama Puppodu. Hope all are in good health, feeling great, wonderful, peaceful, and having a relaxed life. Now, let's go to chapter 27, part 2. The boy gets his monkey up. Swargashram is an extensive garden at the base of Nilkant Hill, close to the banks of the Ganges, which is running down at its front. In this garden, in 3 rows are situated about 200 kutis or tiny single rooms structures at 20 yards from one another. These are intended for the occupation of sadhus. There is also an anakshetra in the compound for supplying the sadhus with food twice a day. The kutis were all full. There was no vacant kuti for their occupation. They at first settled themselves below a tree and decided upon spending the night there. But a kind Bengali sannyasi managed to procure for them a double kuti by a mutual agreement with its then occupant. So they shifted to the kuti. There were yet 10 or 12 days for the Kumbh Mela celebration at Hardwar. Sadhus and pilgrims had commenced to pour in large numbers from all parts of India. Ramdas lived with the friends in the kuti for a couple of days. They obtained their food from the anakshetra. The food was shared by the three together from the same plate or leaf, just as the Mohammedans do. One day, Bhavani Shankar Rao and Ramdas finished their meal earlier than usual, and Ram Charan Das was still busy munching the selected bits of rotis, quite in a leisurely fashion. A poor sweeper at the door of the kuti was anxiously waiting for the remains of the food, because the food the three got was more than they could eat. Seeing the eager and hungry look on the face of the sweeper, Ramdas said to Ram Charan Das, "Ram, that poor man must be very hungry. Give him some rotis. There will anyhow be a surplus left." Ram Charan Das went on eating without heeding Ramdas' words. Ramdas again repeated his suggestion. Still the boy gave no heed. For the third time, Ramdas repeated his request. Now the boy was roused to anger. He looked at Ramdas for a few seconds with a steady glare, his eyes red with anger, and he growled out, "What? You would not allow me to eat in peace? What is the sense of your bothering me like this?" At this outburst, Ramdas could not resist exploding into laughter, whereas the boy unconcernedly went on cramming down roti after roti. One day, Ram willed that Ramdas should visit Vasishtashram. Ramdas proposed to go there alone, but Ram Charan Das and Bhavani Shankar Rao insisted upon accompanying him. So the trio started together one early morning. The route to the ashram had been described to them by many sadhus who were consulted on the subject as extremely perilous, and none of them could tell them where exactly it was. Crossing the river Ganges by boat, the suspension bridge having broken down during the floods, they came to the other side, that is, the left bank of the river. Here they refreshed themselves with a cup of milk at the milk vendors. Ram Charan Das carried with him a joli or arm bag containing some foodstuffs and vessels. That's all, folks. Let's see in the next chapter. Thank you. Bye bye. Rama Rama Puppodu.